Hello. So I'm coming on because I have a message and I want to get this recorded and out there while it's still very potent, as I know it will be received in a much stronger way. So I want to share, and I'm not going to get into the story details, but about the healing that happens when you show up for yourself. The depth of what it means to not give up on yourself and not give up on your dreams. So I know I do this work because I'm very passionate about people not giving up on their dreams and to actually forge them and build them and create them. And it's very deep for me because I need that for myself. Because I know what it's like, that feeling of it's more than disappointment. It's like a deep disappointment of feeling like you can't move forward on your dreams. So I've made promises to myself to continue on towards my dreams. Because the deeper part is more about not giving up on myself. Because when we give up on ourselves, we send the message that we don't matter, that we're not important enough, that we don't deserve it. So last night, I was presented with so many obstacles where it was so easy to give up on myself. And I didn't. And it was really hard. It was really exhausting to keep pushing and advocating. And it reminded me of in the past when I've been a kid and somebody gives you a solution and you're not satisfied with the solution. And for me, it was swallowing and saying, okay, and sucking it up, just trying to accept. But now that I believe everything's always working out for me, now I believe that I can create my dreams. It's a lot easier to notice, wait, I'm not supposed to give up. That's not even an option. And that's what happened to me last night. I didn't even consider giving up, to not find another way. Instead, my first thought was, this can't be happening because it's not supposed to happen, because everything is supposed to work out. And I know that it's supposed to work out. So when you have that deep conviction and building your life and building your dream, knowing that this will all work out, this is all happening for me, this is all working out for me, it's a lot easier to stay with whatever struggle, whatever obstacle that's being presented to you, because you know that deep. You feel it real deep right in your belly. And then it's surrendering that, well, I know it's all supposed to work out, and I guess I don't really need to know how. All I know is I need to just keep going, and I just need to not give up. And however it works out, because I trust that it will. But the healing that happens is when you make those moves that maybe you didn't make before. That you notice, wow, when I was a kid, or 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even a year ago or a month ago, when you're presented with something in which you would have given up, that you wouldn't have found another way, that you wouldn't have continued on, and then you do, there's deep healing there. Because then when you're sending the message to yourself is that you're worth it, that you deserve it, regardless of the outcome, right? So the work isn't necessarily about what happens in the external, in the physical, because when you trust that it's all going to be okay, you don't need to worry about what that looks like. So your job is to just show up for yourself. It's to keep sending the message that you're worth it, that you matter, and that you'll continue on. And it doesn't need to be a fight either. It's just a grounded showing up for yourself. Again, it's not the outcome. It's not what happens in the external. It's saying, I'm worth saying something about. I'm worth whatever, asking for whatever I need. I'm worth it. And that's how we build true confidence. True power is a deep sense of self-worth. And it can be really uncomfortable and will really be tested. And will always be tested in the ways that are the hardest for us. And that I've seen so many times over and over again with myself and all my clients. The themes that come up with everybody are the exact themes where we have wounds. But the magic in that is that when you address it, that's where the healing happens. Because there wouldn't be healing if there wasn't a wound to begin with. So I really needed to come on to share the importance of not giving up on your dreams. Because what that really is not giving up on yourself. And when you don't give up on yourself, you say to yourself that deep part within you that you matter and that you're worth it, whatever it is. And it doesn't matter what happens in the external, but it's really about the feeling of wholeness that you experience as a result of not giving up on yourself. And that's where the magic happens. So that's it. I'm signing off.